So here's part 2 of sparring at Cascal Vallarta Jiu-Jitsu in Puerto Vallarta, where I sparred a boxer, Alan. So here's a nice feint head jab, then Alan goes down for a body jab and back up top with a jab to the head. Alan throws a body punch here in which I parried and into my hook that misses, but I followed up with my cross. Here Alan slips into my pocket, so I framed with my lead arm to create some space and into my cross, and worked my Philly shell to defend his counter punches. And a nice double jab here from Alan. And I get him back with a double jab to cross. As he fires back, I take my head off center line and into my counter cross, slip this cross, and he gets me back with a nice jab. Body jab from Alan, and I get him back by pulling down his lead hand and into my cross. Here Alan rolls under my cross, tries to catch me with a left hook in the pocket, but I carriage blocked and into my cross, and Alan answers back with his own.
Just getting them in frame.
Here I parried his cross and into my jab cross. Here I dropped my hands intentionally as I backed away slowly, baiting Alan to punch, and when he did, I took my head off center line and into my counter cross. A jab for me, and Alan gets me back with a jab to body cross, and I lunged back in with a jab cross. But Alan gets me with a cross too. We tie up, and a beautiful angle cut by Alan and into his uppercut cross. Alan enters my pocket again with a body cross and follows up with a jab to the head, and as I tried to counter with a short left hook, he caught me with another cross. And that was the end of round 1. Round 2. I bait with my hands down again, and as Alan jabbed, I pulled back and into my cross. Then Alan fires back with a jab to rear body hook to a nice short left hook. Now, if you're interested in improving your distance management, footwork, and head movement, check out my head movement program in the link in the description box below. I always teach to take my head off center line and to be as long as possible with my punches. This way, I am far enough to see and react to punches, and sometimes I don't even need to do anything because the punch will miss because I'm so far already. The secret to my head movement is distance management. Again, I cover this in depth in my head movement program. You can check it out in the link in the description box below. Alan gets me back with another jab to body cross. I answered back with a cross, then rolled into a left hook. Then Alan lands a super short cross. I'm a long range striker, so it's super impressive to experience and see Alan land all these nice close range punches. Here I parried his jab and into my left hook again, but Alan rolls under, but I rolled my hook into a back fist to a cross. And one more pull again against his jab and into my cross. I hope you guys enjoyed this mini sparring breakdown. Thank you Cascal Vallarta Jiu-Jitsu for having me, and thank you Alex for taking me here. As usual, show some support by liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, and turning on that notification button.